News this time in Chatsworth, where their domestic dispute call turned into a violent confrontation with police.
Officers say before a woman started shooting at them, she set the home on fire. Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell has just arrived at the scene and has an update for us. Amy.
And that domestic dispute elevating into a series of events, including a fire and an officer-involved shooting. I'm going to go right now to a live update from the LA Fire Department and the LAPD on what happened. Here's Captain Eric Scott.
Hi, so just before 2 p.m., the Los Angeles City Fire Department responded here to the 9600 block of Liermere Avenue in the Chatsworth area for a structure fire. When we arrived on scene just down the street, 2 homes to the right, we did have a single-family dwelling, 1 story with heavy smoke showing. However, it was a unique incident in that we did have multiple reports that there was a person possibly with a gun involved in the house fire. So we were in a defensive posture. We worked very closely with our friends from law enforcement. We did quickly hear multiple shots that were fired when we were on scene. Law enforcement were able to go in and valiantly perform their operation. They did engage that suspect. That suspect was shot. Firefighter paramedics were standing by. We did do a rapid assessment, quickly treated that individual and transported an adult female, approximately 50 years old, to a nearby trauma center in grave condition. Since the threat was no longer, we were able to quickly transition into an offensive operation, meaning that our firefighters went back inside the house with their hose lines, were able to fully extinguish the flames in just 23 minutes. Fortunately, none of the nearby homes that were very close proximity were damaged. Even though this was a well-involved fire, the home is completely consumed. We were able to spare those nearby homes for damage. Additionally, out of an abundance of precaution, this school that we're standing in front of, that's just a couple hundred feet away from this dynamic incident, we did work with the school police and with the principals. Out of precaution, we did have a lockdown and evacuation to ensure safety for those students. And then that was able to be quickly lifted because law enforcement did such a swift job. So again, the takeaway is that no one else was injured. Because of this close coordination between the fire department and police department, only that suspect was injured. The nearby homes were saved and no students were injured. So at this point, I'd like to turn it over to my counterpart, which is Commander Stacy Spell from the Los Angeles Police Department.
Good afternoon, all. And mostly I want to thank the fire department and also the Los Angeles School Police Department for their assistance in all of this. We couldn't have done this without them. Today, as was mentioned, there was a radio call for service where there were indications to our officers that there was a family member who had been confronted by her sister with a firearm. Then that caused a radio call to be generated. Our officers responded to the scene. And when they got to the scene, they arrived. Fire department was already in place, making efforts to fight the fire. However, we had to make sure that there wasn't a person armed or someone that could do harm to our fellow family members in the fire department. So we had officers check within the immediate area, and at some point they made contact with a woman who was identified as a suspect. After that contact was made, an officer-involved shooting occurred, and that woman was struck by gunfire, and she was transported to a local hospital where she was subsequently declared deceased. So after that occurred, our officers pulled back. There was still a very active fire going. It was very dangerous conditions. We were overall mostly worried with the public safety, ensuring that we didn't have any other people inside the fire and that it didn't spread or cause further damage to members of the community. After all of that was done, then we were able to go back into an investigative mode where we were able to contain the scene and hold it for investigators. We're currently in a holding pattern for our Force Investigation Division. They're tenured detectives that investigate officer-involved shootings. They're responding out. Some of them are already at scene. They'll be conducting a lengthy investigation, both canvassing for witnesses, looking for physical evidence, looking for any kind of video cameras or anything else. We would ask that if the public has any kind of information, that they reach out to the Los Angeles Police Department and share that information with us. What I can tell you also right now is that there is no evidence that there are additional suspects, so we want to make sure that the community knows that there is no further danger and that the scene has been contained. This is an initial statement, and what I would say is that all the information that we're giving right now is preliminary. It's based on the facts that we know right now. There will be updates that will be provided as we obtain more information.
Just one quick question. Did this suspect fire shots at the officers?
That's undetermined at this point. It's definitely one of the things that our Force Investigation Division investigators will flush out.
What is the condition of the suspect?
The suspect is deceased, unfortunately.
All right. And as far as the woman who was confronted by her sister, is she okay?
All evidence is that she's uninjured. We didn't have any officers injured. Thank God, no firefighters injured, and the woman was not injured. No other members of the community. So, other than the suspect, there are no other injuries reported.
Okay, thank you very much. Again, that's the update now you're hearing from the LAPD as well as the fire department. Once again, that woman who confronted the officers, who was here armed with a gun, who confronted her sister, according to the police, she has been taken to a hospital where she did pass away from her injuries suffered in this officer-involved shooting. We'll have much more on this story later.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.